but one Labrador retriever named Finley can't get enough of it. Finley lives in Canada. Okay, I'm pronouncing that terribly wrong. So Canandaigua, New York, is that right? With his human family, the Malloys, he has fine-tuned his catching skills to the point that he can fit six tennis balls in his mouth without help from his human playmates. When he was 2 years old, he could pick up 4 balls. Eventually, he graduated to 5 and then 6. Finley looks a bit odd with all those balls in his mouth, but his family is convinced he is proud of his unusual talent. Let's take a look at Finley. There he is. Yes, that is a little bit odd. Oh, look, it moved like it hadn't done before. There we go. Yes, that does look a little odd and also a little uncomfortable, but he does seem happy about it. Does your dog have a special talent? Let us know what it is. Pop that into the comments. Let's see if there's any comments I'm missing over here. La 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 la. Yes, thank you for watching. Happy to be here as well. That's wonderful. Okay, getting back to the business of Coffee News Live. All right, so our next partner, of course, the River Niagara 105.1. Love listening to that station. 101.1 more FM. That's more my husband's style, the classic rock. And again, I want to make sure that you guys know that we're looking for your recipes. Pardon me. If you have a really simple, delicious recipe that you wish to share, I would love to feature your recipe in the Coffee News. So please send it to me. You can contact me on here, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Periscope. I'm pretty much an open book and very accessible. So I'm so glad that actually that's one of the things that I'm grateful for COVID for, was giving me the opportunity to do this and have so much fun with everybody. And I want to thank everybody for sending me the places that they want to see the Coffee News, that they haven't seen it or that they enjoy seeing it, because I let those restaurants know. And do you know how much that feedback means to them? They love knowing about their loyal patrons who are our loyal readers. And so it's always a joy to pass on your comments and suggestions. All right. Birds of a Feather. An artist from Bogota, Colombia, wanted to learn about nature. So she started by observing and studying various species of birds. This led Diana Beltran Herrera to the art of making beautiful and precise life-size sculptures of birds from basic materials such as paper and wire. She paints each creation so that it looks real. Her works include pelicans, roosters, parrots, sparrows, and many more. Over time, Herrera has managed to create sculptures representing over 100 bird species. I was amazed when I looked her up online and saw all the beautiful bird creations that she had done. There's a hummingbird. The colors and the detail are so beautiful. Let's look at one here. It's a heron, and it's just, isn't that phenomenal? It's just so beautiful. Absolutely love that. I love the purple. How can you guess, right? And the reds and the aqua, and just gorgeous, gorgeous artistic talent. So, all right. Now, Haven Dentures. You all know this smile is brought to you by Haven Dentures. Free consultation, no implants, no gimmicks, just suction. If you want implants, I know somebody else who's awesome, and they're also here. Key conundrum. Everybody's talking. It's not unusual for people to lose their car keys. They might leave them in a restaurant or accidentally drop them on the ground, but not too many people lose their keys the way Jovino Huerta lost his. Huerta is a political candidate in Huanco, Peru. While campaigning, he decided to hand out key chains with the phrase, "Vamos Peru." Unfortunately, in the excitement of meeting people and shaking their hands, Huerta gave his own keys to someone by mistake. He explained his plight on social media, hoping that they would be returned. No word on that yet. I have not looked that up online to see if there has been a change since publication, so feel free to look that up. All right. Another excellent place to get your face masks, especially corporate face masks, that are exceptionally good, and your logo, your business logo on them, because if they can't see you smile, they will see it in your eyes, of course, but you want to let people know what business you're from. This is a perfect way to do it. They also do everything. Seriously, if you go into Impact Promotions on Thorold's main street, Front Street South, you can see all the wonderful promotional items that Santino does there. And that's Santino in that picture. So, yeah, the man himself. Our fabulous realtors in the area doing wonderful jobs. And Agua Fresca, Millie and Henry, fabulous, fabulous people. We are so blessed in this area. All right, please visit our advertisers or call them and tell them you saw them in Coffee News. Also, click on their ads here and go to their websites. Leave them a recommendation. Ask a question. Go to their social media. And if you've done business with them, leave them a recommendation or a testimonial. And like them on their social media. That helps all the small businesses, so we can all help each other. Let's support each other and shop local. Local businesses are the ones that help you in this area. Amazon will not sponsor an event or a team that you have, or an activity that you have going on here locally, but local businesses do. Let's support them back. All right. Quotable quotes. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found him hath found a treasure. Louisa May Alcott. Remember, what's your favorite quote? I'd love to see it in our comments on any of the platforms that we're streaming to right now. Beware lest you lose the substance by grasping at the shadow. Aesop. I think that's especially valid now. Everybody wants things to return to normal, but we may have to make some permanent changes due to this. And that shouldn't be scary because the world has changed over and over and over again, and we can make it for the better. So, Chris Hanlon does free financial needs assessments for you, your family, and any of your friends or relatives. Contact him for that information. Mark at Progressus Residential, all those little handy things that you need a handyman for: attic inspection, mold removal, barbecue cleaning and restoration, and eaves trough cleaning, and lots more, honestly. Forget scrubbing, get clean. Emily at Fresh Start Green Cleaning is awesome. And of course, the ever-present Claire's Cycle and Sports. They have every brand, and they have snowblowers and generators. Might be something to think about, especially this winter. All right, what's happening? Of course, there's business referral networking every Thursday morning. If you're interested in going, you do need a registration, but it is free, and you get to meet 30 amazing different business owners or people with different businesses that can give your business referrals. Let's support each other. Let's help each other. Don't feel stressed. Relax with your coffee news. And hopefully you've got your coffee or tea with you so that you can relax and enjoy your morning. All righty. And I am so excited because I dropped off my VHS tapes at Omni Media, and I can't wait to get the digital results back because it's been a while. And pools. Now is the time to book for next summer. So don't forget, don't leave it to the last minute. Don't wait till next year. Book it now. Get all that organized. And then you'll be prepared and you'll have a great, awesome. Spend the money that you're planning on for your vacation on getting a pool in your yard. And then you'll be set for next summer. Okay, our trivia. Our trivia always seems to like giving me a little challenge here. And I don't know what I did on the website that makes it do that. I have to scroll all the way down and then all the way back up again to actually get the trivia working. So this is now working. Yay. And remember, this is a engagement part. This is where you get to tell me if you know the answers to the trivia questions, and you might win some wonderful prizes valued at over or around $100. So enter our contest. What type of acid is in a lemon? What type of acid is in a lemon? If you know the answer, type that into the comments. All right. Which whales are called the canaries of the sea? If you know the answer, tap it in now. Trivia question number 3. The art of tie-dyeing became a fashion statement in the 1930s, the 1950s, or the 1960s. What's your take on that? Okay, trivia question number 4. What are op-eds that appear primarily in publications? What are op-eds that appear primarily in publications? We don't have op-eds, but we do get them from people. And then trivia question number 5. In what major city will you find the Louvre? So those are our 5 trivia questions for this week, the week of November 3rd, the first week of December 30th, November 30th, and the first week of December. Today is, of course, December 2nd. If you are watching on the replay, please say hi. Give us your answers. There's always a chance to win. Never think that I will not see your comments, and I will reply. Okay, moving forward. Oh, the right mouse would be a good idea. Okay, and Julie Stobie help you tackle all that clutter, give you peace of mind. And Julie from Stone Road Pharmacy, we interviewed her a couple of weeks ago. Fabulous opportunity. Was it a couple of weeks ago or was it last week? Could have been last week. Ooh. And host families, things will be returning to normal. We do need families for hosting international students. So students from France and Spain and some other countries. And of course, all the special safety precautions being put in place for that for next summer. There are also proper channels and programs happening now. So call that number, click on that link, and click on that ad. And if you have an extra room and want to share it with a long-term student or short-term student, like short-term meaning like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, do give them a call and help pass on our Canadian culture to people from other parts of the world. The internet does not do it. Human contact, being able to help them with their English language, and sharing our wonderful culture with somebody from another country. It's always fun. Wendy at Thumbtack Marketing. Thank you. Love her new baby. He's gorgeous. And if you like Sudoku, if you know how to do Sudoku and can explain it to me, I'd really appreciate it, because I was looking at it the other day and I'm totally miffed. Numbers and I just don't get along. So if I need a Sudoku coach. Yeah. Doug's Quality Meats. If you want the good stuff, he's got it. And of course, Tender Wishes Foundation, granting wishes to children in the Niagara region who are living with a potentially life-threatening illness. Click on that to see what they do and all the wonderful things. And again, Estate Sales Niagara. Click, bid, and win. I do it often, too often. It's terrible. But I have some wonderful things, and I'm able to pass them along to people that I know want them if they haven't been watching. So auctions.estatesalesniagara.com. You want to be there. On to the Did You Know? This is one of my favorite parts of the Coffee News because I learned so much. Preventing sunburn. Did you know the rhinoceros is the second largest land animal next to the elephant? Living in Africa and Asia, these beasts can get sunburn on their thick skin, and that's why they like rolling in the mud. I have a great song for that, which if I had prepared it ahead, I would have, put it on. It's a song by Flanders and Swan called Mud. And it's just so much fun. Cuts and scrapes. Did you know people often call adhesive bandages Band-Aids? That term is actually a brand name for the first adhesive wound covering, which was invented in 1920 by Earl Dixon of Johnson & Johnson Company. The force displayed. Did you know Steve Sansweet is known for his collection of Star Wars memorabilia? He has amassed thousands of items, which are on display at the Rancho Obi-Wan Museum in Petaluma, California. Okay, gotta look at some pictures for that one. Animal cross. Did you know? A beefalo is a cross between a cow and a buffalo, also known as bison. Specifically, a beefalo is 37.5% bison. The meat of this animal is touted to have less cholesterol and fat than conventional beef. The beefalo. Did not know that, gotta say. I don't know, honey. Have you ever heard of a beefalo?
Delicious.
Okay. Now, strong winds. Boy, were there some strong winds a couple weeks ago, eh? Wow. I know so many people had damage to their house, damage to the lake fronts, damage to the break walls of those people that live along the lake, and so much roof damage. Roofing companies are in high demand right now, and siding companies. So if you know of a good one, please give me a call and let me know who the best ones are. I'd want your recommendations for roofing companies and siding companies. Okay. A cyclone is a strong, spiraling storm that can be destructive. Winds rotate around a midpoint of low pressure. North of the equator, they spiral counterclockwise, and they spiral clockwise if south of the equator. And that's that experiment where the water rotates, goes down the drain one way in the northern hemisphere. Great thing to do with your kids, to show them how that works. Although, you can only do it from the north from where you are, but it's a good thing to tell them about because it's fun. It's an interesting fact. It's one of those great did you knows. All right. J&L Flooring. You have to go see his showroom because he has the most beautiful selection, and he's very conscious about the content of the products that he provides. They are safe. They will not harm you or your family in the future, like some other products have things that are harmful in them. And if you're those some of the new houses that make you sick, yeah, you won't have that with any of his flooring, and he knows his stuff. So Jack, if you think you know flooring, you don't know Jack. All right. And of course, Pine Street Dental, free dental implant consultations. They are there to help you. Angela and her husband, Dr. Lee, amazing people. They really do know their stuff. And Pine Ridge Tree Service, that's another business that is doing really, really well since the high wind storm we had 2 weeks ago. And support your community, like I said before. Amazon and Google will not sponsor your local event. Local businesses will help you with that. So let's help them. Let's help as many businesses as we can stay afloat and thrive and thrive. Absolutely. On the lighter side, here's the funnies. Usually, sometimes better than my husband's jokes. Okay. Guest. When I made this reservation, I specifically requested a room facing the ocean. Desk clerk. Well, you didn't specify which ocean. Okay. I guess in New York you can get a room facing the Pacific Ocean. The fact that you can't see it that well is not their fault. Okay. There are only 3 kinds of humans, those that count and those that can't. Yeah, that is as bad as one of his. Blessed are they who can laugh at themselves, for they shall never cease to be amused. Consultant. Someone who gets $100 an hour to tell you the same thing your assistant told you last week. I have a baby car. It goes everywhere with a rattle. Okay, then you should take it into Stu Boyd Automotive if that's happening. But yes. All right, Darcy Richardson. Excel. She does amazing videos, and you will see them on Facebook and on LinkedIn of the houses that she has on offer. She's such a great business person and really, really is there to do her best for you. She treats every transaction as if it were her own, and that's something that really means a lot. Anita from the Pampered Kitty and Pooch. If the weather's not so great and you want somebody else to walk your puppy, then you might want to call Anita. If I know sometimes the sidewalks are slippery and stuff, she's an expert. She knows what she's doing. If you need somebody to take your cat or dog to the vet while you're working, that can also be something that she does so much. You need to click on her ad there and find out more about what she does. And again, Chris Hanlon, change your quality of life. If you want to do that, contact him to find out how. Kia of St. Catharines. I drive a Kia Soul, and I love it. I am happy to give them the highest recommendation and testimonial because they are great, and this car is great. And they will give you $500 off your new car when you mention Coffee News. So go in there. Say, hi, Cam. And let them know you read the Coffee News. So like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, engage with me on LinkedIn and everything, Twitter. We are literally everywhere. And I even have a TikTok. So I'm not very good at it, but I have it. So if you're a TikTok creator, get in touch. I'd love to connect with you, and I'd love to interview you on the show. We're going to have a short show today. It's been a beautiful, now the sky is so beautifully blue, and the snow is melting, but it's still fresh and crisp out there. So go enjoy your day. Make sure you don't forget to support your local businesses and Crime Stoppers, and be happy and safe.